AMG E63 S. Oh my goodness, I think we should go cruising. What do you guys and girls think? This car is a blast. Holy mackerel, this is the most powerful station wagon I know of. Yeah, you heard me right, station wagon. So all you haters out there, I don't want to hear about it because you haven't driven this bad boy. 603 horsepower. I mean, you want to go grocery shopping in this thing? You can get there and come back and guarantee nothing in your bags will spoil. And it's got 627 foot-pounds of torque. Is that quick enough to get to the grocery store? I don't know anybody else on the market that's any quicker than this. V8 bi-turbo, which means it has 2 turbochargers, 4Matic, which it's all-wheel drive, ceramic brakes. Now I gotta tell you about ceramic brakes. You gotta get them a little hot if you're gonna do any performance driving with this car. They still work fine as long as you're not trying to, Ricky race in this thing. Custom alloy wheels. I'm telling you, this thing, you got a 9-speed automatic behind it. Check out the diffusers. Okay, that's motorsports, folks. Those are there for a reason. That's to cut you through the air. You do have sport mode, you got sport plus, you got comfort, which is where you'll get your best fuel mileage. It's extremely comfortable driving. You have got everything. You've even got AMG performance exhaust, which you can turn on and turn off. It just depends on what you're doing with it. And then you just turn the knob, and that's S. And if you listen real close, you can hear the exhaust tone change just a little bit. Maybe you want to get a little bit racier, then you go to Sport Plus. Race, great sound coming out of this car. There is really nothing about this car that you couldn't fall in love with immediately. And if you need to get around people that are in your way, you can do that too. You just cruise over here to the passing lane and just sort of wait till everybody gets out of the way. And then once everything is good to go, see ya! That's the way to do it. I love this car. This thing cruises at about 75, 80 miles an hour, but it's pretty much happy anywhere you put it. You also have the option to change your suspension. You can turn off traction control, which I've told you a million times don't do. And you can still get over 20 miles per gallon if you keep your feet out of it. I got a sneaky feeling I'm not gonna be able to do that for very much longer because this car is so much fun to drive. Everything is adjustable, the seats, the steering wheel, the comfort zone. AMG custom seats with massagers. That's right, you can massage the driver and the passenger, turn the seat heaters on, and you can ventilate it. You can get the hot, relaxing back, hot, relaxing shoulders, activating the massage. Classic. This is your seat comfort. You got to have kinetics and lumbar. You can actually take and push the side bolstering in. Mercedes did have a habit of having rather harsh seats back in the day. But the interesting thing was you complained about it when you got in, and then you drove to Vegas, and you got out of the car, you had no backache, you had no issues, you were comfortable. Well, now you got soft seats, comfortable seats, heated seats. You can even get a massage in these seats. And when you get to Vegas and you get out, you're absolutely good to go. Now this one is stitched in yellow, which is kind of interesting because it accents the calipers, which are AMG calipers. And you can also change the inside ambiance. It has like 60 some odd different colors you can try. Tons of carbon fiber, and none of this is phony carbon fiber. This is the absolute real deal. It's got a Burmeister surround sound in it, which I'm telling you, it's the type of a sound system that you'll park in the driveway before you get out because it sounds that good. I don't know if you're a fan of the matte blue that's on this particular car. It's Brilliant Blue Magno. That's what they call it. I absolutely love it. I think it does everything that I would want it to do. It's just got a good look to it. It's just really, 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 really nice. But you can get tons and tons of colors. I mean, all you have to do is go to Mercedes-Benz.com and pick any color you want, pick any style you want, pick any interior you want, and you can order it any way you like. See ya. The looks of this car is amazing. You got a full panoramic sunroof. And if you go to Mercedes, and let's say you have bicycles and canoes and what have you, they got special rack systems that you can get from the parts department. Back seat, folks, yeah, we're gonna give you a little love. No, there's no video, there's no cameras, but you've got everything you need back there as far as comfort goes. Electric rear hatch, nothing new there. But what's neat is the tonneau cover kind of slides back so you can load all your gear in here. I love that. Tie downs, you know, in case you've got stuff that you don't want to roll around. You got these really nice mats. You've also got a little nice cargo area with your tool kit. And then, you know, and then of course below that, that's where your battery is. And why would you put the battery in the back? Because that gives you balance. You can get it based out at 112. And I gotta tell you, 112, you're probably gonna be pretty happy. But if you want it loaded up like this one with all the AMG goodies, you're looking at 142, 100. Is it worth the extra 30 grand? Yes, it is. It's worth every penny of it. I'm telling you, this thing is a cruiser, and it'll take away all those anxieties of having to go grocery shopping. I mean, it is that cool of a car. Here's your paddle shifters. You got your up and your down. You got to be a pretty good driver to really get the maximum out of paddle shifting. I've got to be real honest with you. This vehicle is so intelligent that it already knows what you're doing and how you're doing it. And so you could really just keep it in drive. Now here's what's interesting. Check this out. There's the shifter. Back in the old day, there's drive, okay? There's neutral, and there's reverse. Okay, and again, you've got your 360, you know, to keep you from banging into things. And you've got your great camera. In fact, if you go forward, then the front camera will actually come on just to make sure you don't run over everything. The dash doesn't get all carried away, and then park, by the way, is just pushing the button. You got your happy little mouse pad. Phone connecting is real easy. You just bang on it and it tells you, do you want to add, and you do. Navigation tells me where we're at, rough and road, just hit it. Beautiful 3D Google Maps, can't ask for anything better than that. Go back. Media, if you want to hook up devices or if you want to change your stations. And again, we talked about comfort. Then of course we got track pack. This is when you decide you're going to actually go to a track. There are no tracks in the vicinity because it actually, are you ready for this? Let's say we were at Laguna Seca. It would know we were at Laguna Seca, and it would put Laguna Seca, as you can see by the map down here, it would actually put it in the vehicle so that you would, and it would adjust accordingly. Now we got drag racing, and then of course you got performance, which is kind of interesting. Here's all your engine information as far as RPMs, temperatures, consumption. And then of course you've got your individual configuration if you want to set this vehicle up according to, you know, whatever it is that you're looking for. You know, this thing has just got everything you would want in a station wagon. And I know you're probably not into station wagons. Well, here's your choice. You got a station wagon or a minivan. Which one would you rather have? I think I'll take this one if you don't mind. This is just so much fun to drive. It's got everything, including horsepower. The only other thing I can tell you is you need to get in and drive it. Yep, I tell you, you got to get on Cruisin. I'm telling you, you got to subscribe because you just never know what we're going to come up with next. And it's always going to be fun, and it's all going to be for your benefit. You know, it's hard sometimes trying to pick a car, and you need different opinions and you need different people's outlooks. I've been in the car business for over 30 years, so hey, not a bad way to go. So hopefully you enjoyed this segment of Cruisin in the 2021 Mercedes-Benz E63 S Wagon. It's been a blast. See you down the road. We'll be cruising.